Hi everyone, this is JJ, and I was doing a personal reading for myself like I do on a weekly or sometimes daily basis. And I thought this message, I got the feeling that somebody out there really needs to hear it as well. And I hope that you guys find some guidance in it, or at least some type of comfort, validation of some sort if you're going through a difficult time, specifically in your home life, career, or you have a career at home. I don't know why I said career. I guess I was just channeled for somebody specifically out there, because this is usually for home because of the cards that came out. But if you have a home-based business, it could be the case as well. But I felt the need to share it, and that's what I'm gonna do today. So these are my cards. Like always, these are general. Well, this one is not general. It was my reading, but I'm deciding to share the wisdom that I got out of it in case someone resonates with it. But the feeling that I got overall when I was shuffling the cards is a feeling of the energy is shifting around something. I feel if you're like me right now at this time, there is difficult things happening in the home. Whether this is something that is threatening your stability, something that is, I'm hearing also as well for some of you questioning your stability, questioning the foundation of your home, of your marriage, of your, some of you, your career, because that is coming very strongly for some of you. But if you're going through that, then this might be the reading for you, because I am currently undergoing that. Nothing major in my marriage or anything like that. It's just more the foundation of my home, my family life, and things like that. So if you're going through a situation like that, just know that you are not alone, that we all go through things, and this is just another cycle that we're going through. But I love the reading today because it shows a lot of promise, a lot of optimism, but it also shows the depth of that sorrow, that grief that we are or currently have been for the past few days and weeks. I'm hearing mourning this change, and it's a big change for some of you. And I feel like we're gonna get a lot of good news coming our way because of the cards that we have. I have other cards here, which I will show you later because I can't fit it all. But Jupiter is going direct on July the 10th, 2018. So depending where Jupiter is in your natal chart, that's where you're going to see you were having problems in, because it was retrograde, and it's retrograde as we are speaking right now, but it will go direct on July 10th. And I feel like that's where everything, the energy is going to shift for many of us. And specifically for this video is for those of us who are having a situation at home, family life, marriage, or it could just be because the fourth house also, it's also about how you feel at home with yourself, right? So maybe something in you, it's like a lot of old wounds are coming up. A lot of childhood wounds, trauma are coming up at this time that have to do with your family. And you're seeing them, how they're playing out, maybe how they're playing a role in your day-to-day life, or how it has been affecting you. And now it's like, what do I do? How do I deal with this? So that's just a little bit of rambling. But the reading basically is, we're starting off with these changes. That's the Aishia, I believe it's Asaya. The Asaya card. It's all about that. It's I'm gonna read it. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. So as you can see, there are changes happening, and for many of us, it has to do with a home. But if you are experiencing other type of changes in your life, just know that you're being watched over. For some of you, it could be that you're expecting, because this woman is expecting, and that is causing a little bit of a chaos at home. Maybe now you have to give up your office, your job office, or your work office from home. You have to give it up because now it's going to be the baby's room. And so you have to rearrange something in the home or something like that, or any other changes. and it's affecting your home directly, your family life and everything. So basically what it's telling me is that you're being watched over. There are significant changes, especially emphasized here with the stork from Lenormand and the Carissa. You are ending a cycle in your life and entering a new one. That is where it says it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if you are going through changes, it's normal to mourn these changes, to cry these changes, to, even scream or go out and talk about it. Like, really let that pain out of your heart and your soul, in order for you to accept that these are changes that are happening. And you can't really, I'm feeling this is wrapping up a lot with the reading from yesterday. It's like divine timing. It's like destiny is stepping in, and now you're like, what do I do? These changes, like, right, your whole world is taking a 360-degree turn, and you're like, what do I do? Like, what do I do with this? Why are these changes happening now? Kind of the energy that I'm feeling. And like I said, in my own personal life, there are changes going on, and they've been going on for quite a while now. For a year I saw them coming, but all of a sudden the change came in, even though I knew it was coming. And it, like I said, it's spin my whole world on an axis, and it's like my whole world is spinning on its axis. And it's, you're on the eye of the hurricane, and you're like trying to see beyond these changes, and sometimes it's hard to see. But then when I asked, what about these changes, we got Isabella, and I believe this card came out yesterday as well. It's, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So these changes that are going on in your life at this time, and for some of you with Celeste here, it's a move to a new home, is a place of employment, or something is in some type of movement is going on in your home, your family life, your career life. But it is the right time. Divine intervention is here, and it's telling you, do not get worried, because it is the perfect time for these changes to take place. I feel like these changes were long overdue, and they're saying that you are not alone with the light worker here and the Sonia card. To me, the Sonia card here in this reading is very personal, because every time this card pops up, two specific people that have passed away in my life, usually when they come and want to tell me something, comfort me, this card comes up. So to me, it's very personal. But it could also mean that maybe someone in your life who's passed away, who you were very close to, is stepping in this reading as well, telling you, we are here, we are comforting you. This could also be your guardian angel. This could be someone, your spirit guide, something like that, who is stepping in. Or maybe an older lady, could be a mother, a grandmother, who is telling you, she could be the Queen of Cups. So she could be a water sign, very caring and loving woman, very empathic, very intuitive. And this woman is stepping in and helping you throughout these changes. And also this card is telling us, we are guiding you and we're protecting you during these changes. So you're not alone. You're not alone. And I felt like maybe with this card, the Carissa card here, you felt like you were alone. And let me tell you, I felt like that too. Even if I do this on a YouTube platform about spirituality, and I tell you guys, we're never alone. Sometimes it's hard when you're in that position. You tend to forget because you get so caught up on the problems and the worries and the fears. And it's important for me to remind you and remind myself that we really are not alone. The spirit is always working for us, not against us. And with this card, it's telling me with the Carissa, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you. So all these cards are talking about happiness. None of these cards are saying patience. None of these cards are saying, I feel like the wait is over. I feel like now it's just wrapping things up in order to create this new transition in your life, this new movement, because that's the stork. The stork is talking about significant change. We're not talking about changing the wall color of your living room or changing the sofa to one corner to the other. No, we're talking about significant changes, noticeable changes that people are noticing in you or in your life, that they're saying, oh my gosh, This person, maybe for some of you, could be a divorce. This person just quit their job. This person just started a business. Something that people are noticing in your family life, in your career. So there's significant changes, transitions. There's a new cycle starting. And I love that the stork is looking down at Carissa, because this is telling me that, yes, you're at the end of one cycle to start a whole new one. And what is this new cycle? It's telling you it's a beautiful new way of living. It's giving birth to a new way of life. And they're telling you, do not worry. The timing is correct. All the puzzles have fallen into place. Just don't worry, because if you worry, then that will bring the energy down. You have to focus on the light. And this will directly involve maybe getting a new career, maybe getting a new home. For some of you, could be definitely relocating, migrating to a different country or state or something like that. For others of you, could just be something as simple as buying a new home. For others of you, could be something, like I said, like myself, it just has to do with stability, making your house a little bit more stable. And that could mean in many different ways. So you apply it in your life how you see fit. Maybe you decide to get married. That gives you stability with your children and everything like that. For some of you, it could be, you decide to work because that gives you more stability in your family. So something like that, okay? It could be many things. Maybe you decide, I'm hearing some of you deal with a court situation that gives your family more stability because you dealt with that. And by you allowing this change and not holding too tightly for control, you'll let the energy flow. And by letting the energy flow, then you will receive what is meant for you to be received. I'm also hearing I'm hearing two songs. If you want to look them up, I'm hearing You'll Be Okay by A Great Big World and Home by Phillips. Okay, and those two songs are talking about change happening. Change, and that everything will be okay. That yes, you felt lost, and it's okay if you want to cry, if you want to, like I said, mourn the change. It's normal. We are humans and we get attached to things. And some of us, we get attached to our home. Literally, like you get attached to your home because your kids grew up there, because that's where you were proposed, because that's where you got your independence, because we just get attached to things. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is, don't get attached to it. There's something better that is coming. And I feel like every time I think about this, I get that image of, I don't know if you guys seen it on Facebook, where it's this little girl who's holding a ripped bear in her hand, and she's really holding onto it tightly, but Jesus is kneeling next to her to give her another brand new bear, a huge bear, and he has it behind his back, but he's asking the little girl to give up her old teddy bear, and then she will receive this brand new one. So that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling, that we need to let go of what is leaving our lives at this time. Whatever changes that are happening, we have to let go and let them happen so we can receive something much more better for our family, for ourselves, and for our life. And in order to receive that, is we need to let go of that which we're holding so tightly to. I also feel that there's magic that wants to happen for you at this time. There's synchronistic events. The timing is correct. The info is arriving at your door, and it's success of the highest order, I am hearing. But you have to make sure that your intentions are pure and they are from your heart, that you're not doing this because you are seeking only financial gain, or because you are seeking only just anything like the devil energy, right? Because you want it, because you want to possess it, or you want people to kind of admire you. No, you have to do it because you really want to do it. You have to be pure in your intentions. And then the card that I received was number 27, which is receiving. And for some of us, I feel like what the lesson that we have learned here with this of letting go is because we need to learn to receive. I feel like if you're like me, you tend to give a lot of your energy to other people, but when it comes to people giving it to you, you kind of hesitate because you're like, like, it's okay, I could do it on my own. And it's like, no. Spirit is saying you're taking too much energy out and you are not putting energy back in. And you have to, there's something that is coming, and I feel like it's this change, but you have to be okay with receiving it. And some of you, that's what you've been working on. You have to learn that you deserve this offer that is coming to you, because this offer will make you feel loved, will make you feel accepted and cared for by spirit and that person who is giving it to you. Also, I'm getting that some of you need to switch off. You have to turn off the computers, turn off the TV, and just sit down and meditate and think and get back into your heart space. And then when I wanted to clarify what are we receiving, or what am I receiving in my case, because this was my personal reading, I got the celebration card, the confetti. So this card talks all about, there are good news coming. And this, again, ties with the reading from yesterday. There is something good coming your way, and it'll be a cause for celebration. I'm hearing the best is yet to come. There is sweet success, and you have to prepare for celebration. And I feel like all of this has been preparing you for this good news that you are receiving. And it may have to do with the home and family life, right? It's a new cycle. You're ending one to start a new one. And I'm hearing that someone out there is saying, celebrating is the last thing in the world that I could do right now. Like, that's the last thing in your mind. And I get it. I felt like that 2 days ago. I literally did not want to get up from bed. It was really bad. I haven't had depression like that in quite a long time, but I felt really bad. But I picked myself up. I have 2 kids that I have to, take care of and be there for them and be strong. And I feel like someone out there, it's like that. It's like, you know what? I don't want to celebrate right now. That's not even in my radar. That's not in my radar. It's something that I'm not even interested in. But Spirit is saying that celebration is coming, is imminent. You deserve success. Be open to receiving it. Know that you are worthy, that you are loved and cared for by the universe. And the universe is planning a party, and guess what? You are meant to attend it. You are the VIP. You are the main center of attraction for that party. So enjoy it. Have fun. And know that everything will be okay. And know that your world, the world that you have, the world that you live in right now, it's the perfection of your life. And Spirit is going to show you that. And you'll be able to shine your light. That's Indra here. It's a light worker, but it's also about shining your light. By you receiving this beautiful news and this change in your home, you are actually you're actually becoming an inspiration to other people around you to make change in their home. Yes, it's scary, but in the end, it'll be worth it. So that is what I got for my personal reading. I hope you guys got something out of it. I'm sorry if it was all over the place, but I felt like someone out there needed to hear this. And like I said, if you need to talk to somebody, if you need to go out and cry, run, or do something, do it. It's okay to mourn this, but know that the energy is shifting. And I feel like whoever resonates with this reading will already be feeling that energy shifting. And I feel that you are going to be having a cause for celebration very, very soon. But you have to be open to receiving. The timing is on your side. Spirit's got your back. It's pushing you. It's making this change happen. If you're expecting a child, congratulations to you. And make sure to check those songs that I said. Maybe they will help you, because Spirit keeps telling me the song. So I'm going to say their name again. It's You'll Be Okay by A Great Big World. And then Phillips. It's the group, I suppose. And then the song is Home. And remember that you're not alone. that everything is clearing up. You're able to see the light at the end, and stay focused on the light. Stay focused on the positive. Do not bring the energy down by focusing on doubt and fear. I hope you found some guidance in this reading, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.